Hello, welcome back. I'm still getting used to just recording myself. I actually feel like I'm good at recording in the moment and things that I'm doing. My problem is that I'm just not talking in them. So actually throughout this whole vlog, you're going to see a lot of clips. I didn't really talk or explain what I'm doing. I'm gonna do a little bit of that right now. This vlog is from the past 2 weeks, and honestly, I started off the 2 weeks and this video with talking about astrology. These past 2 weeks, I have been getting hit astrologically, and that sounds probably wild to some people who don't follow astrology, but Mercury has been in retrograde and I have really been going through it with that. There was a new moon while Mercury retrograde was ending, and the new moon was in Cancer, which, if you know, Cancer is the moon home sign, so it was the moon coming home to herself, and just all of this stuff was happening. I'm now filming this and kind of wrapping up this vlog in the past 2 weeks while a full moon is happening. Yeah, I don't know, I just feel like there's been a lot, and I'm not blaming everything on the moon and the stars and what's happening. Yeah, they might be contributing to it or whatever. Maybe it's just fun for me to think about and it's a hobby of mine. But regardless of what the stars were doing, the past 2 weeks have been a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of downs. I don't know, I feel like I'm finally coming out of this weird funk that I was in. I've been trying to work on not letting these funks affect me. I feel like before, in my earlier 20s, I'm only 25, I used to let these funks just really get me down and really take me out. I would just stay home and I would bed rot and I would eat junk food and just feel bad about myself. But despite, not feeling my best, I still force myself to get out there and, hang out with my friends and do things with my family. I don't let that hold me back from life experiences anymore. And whenever I look back on it, I'm grateful that I did that. And I do think that people and our community are there to help us and ground us sometimes. So I think it's okay to reach out to family. And I've also been letting go of this expectation that every time I go and hang out with my friends or I go and hang out with my family or I'm doing something sociable, that I need to be showing up as my 100% best self all the time. And I think that was burning me out a lot. I've recently had my frontal lobe developed and turned 25, and something about that has just made me realize that I can have a 60% energy level and still go out and do something. I can have a bad day and not cancel my plans and still have a good night. And again, I think it has a lot to do with who you're surrounding yourself with and who your group of friends are, because I've also come to the conclusion that if you are surrounding yourself with the right people and you have the right friend group and your friends truly love you for who you are, they'll support you through no matter what, and they'll be okay if you're showing up at a 60% energy level. I don't have to be this crazy energetic oh my god yeah self. I can just show up and be calm and be grounded. So I think that has just been a major life lesson for me, and that's also kind of a really long way to lead up and talk about just how this vlog is gonna come out, because yeah, it's messy, and yeah, you might be confused and it's just clip here, clip there, talking about random things, and I'm not really explaining what I'm doing because like I said, I've just been going through it. But I have still shown up for the people in my life and I'm still doing stuff. I haven't been letting it get the best of me. I do think that if I sit and I rot in that hole, it can take over. I honestly think about what RuPaul said a lot, where he has that saying where he says you can look at the darkness but don't stare. I think about that a lot because that's just life. You get ups and you get downs, and I'm done preaching, okay? I'm not a preacher. I never claimed to be a preacher. Anyways, so the start of this vlog is gonna be me Are you joking? The start of this vlog is gonna be me talking and rambling about astrology, spirituality a little bit, my thoughts on it, not trying to go too deep on it. It's just genuinely where my headspace has been lately. July and just like the summer months in general are literally, it's birthday season for my family. There are birthdays after birthdays after birthdays. I've been out onto the reserve every weekend pretty much for the month of July. I did have my other brother's 14th birthday party that we went to. My family and I had dinner. We went to the rec room. They had cake for him. I was on the reserve again for a little bit. And then there's gonna be random clips of just small things in between. Like my sister came to visit for a little bit and she slept over at my house and we just hung out and we got to talk and catch up because I haven't seen her in a really long time. I tried a reformer Pilates class for the first time. I did a 101, not one-on-one, 101 psychology Pilates reformer class, and it was just learning about the machine, getting to know the equipment, getting to know the language of Pilates, and it was pretty fun. But it's like, I think there's like a 5-second clip of me going to Pilates. I've been trying to hit up the gym. I've mainly been doing a lot of classes this summer. I've done mat Pilates classes, reformer Pilates classes, yoga classes. Okay, what else? I went to go and watch the Minion movie with my friend, and that was actually really funny. And it was so funny to see like the origin story of the Minions. I don't know what it is in the lore about Minions. People say that Minions can be like, very millennial, but I think honestly they're just funny and like, why are they kind of comforting? So yeah, Minion movie, 10 out of 10, would recommend. People are saying it's really similar to the Odyssey. I'm just joking, but I am actually going to watch the Odyssey tomorrow with my fiance, so we can really compare and contrast then. I went to K-Days with my fiance as well, so there will be little clips of us. We usually go to K-Days every year, but we really just go to try the food and then to go and browse the expo center, so that's really all we did. We don't really ride on any of the rides. It was my friend's 26th birthday and I offered to host it here at my house, and we decided to go for a very girly princess craft girls night. She actually like bought all of the decorations and I provided the space, and we decorated and we hosted people, and it was actually super fun. We just crafted these crowns that were made out of felt, and we had ribbon and we had stickers. We had a little food table that was set up here on the island of snacks so people could snack and talk and craft. Also, big shout out and happy birthday to Sid. Love you. Everybody wish her a happy birthday down in the comments below. So yeah, this is kind of the like conclusion and the end of July for me, and the end of the first month of me being off of work for the summer. And I actually only have one more month left. And when I first started the month of July, I was a little bit scared. If you watch my first vlog and I talk about wanting to slow down and be intentional with my time, I think I've definitely done that. I did a lot of really fun things for this month. I've also done a lot of things to learn about myself and honor myself and slow down and just like pay attention to being present and being intentional with my time. But I've also done a lot of fun things, and that was kind of like my goal for July, so that's good, I guess. And July's coming to an end and August is already around the corner, which means fall is already around the corner, which means Halloween, which means spooky season, which means sweater weather, and that's like my favorite time of the year. Don't mind this in the background, that is just my sourdough and I fed her and I'm waiting for her to rise. Anyways, so I recently went to a store nearby me and it was one of those like crystal, tarot, pendulum, spiritual, I guess, stores. And I bought a few things and I just wanted to give you a little haul on it. And I do want to preface really quick by saying I am a spiritual person. I do like to get in touch with my spiritual side, and I also think it's fun to look at astrology and look at, you know, the moon and the stars. As much as I talk about like looking at what nature around us is doing, I think it's also meaningful and important to not forget that the moon and the stars and the planets in the sky are also doing things too, and we can also look to them to, I don't want to say get some answers, because I also don't think that you know, we should be basing our whole personality or our whole life decisions off of these things, but I think it's nice to find some comfort in them, but not necessarily answers, because, you know, we do have a responsibility as human beings to do the work and to find the answers ourselves. But I do think that in astrology and different forms of spirituality and even different faith practices, it is nice and comforting to be able to practice getting to know yourself spiritually and finding a sense of direction or clarity or guidance through whatever it is and however it is that you choose to practice to get in touch with your spiritual side, if that makes sense. If you're following and if this is all making sense, I actually have no idea if that made sense. But anyways, back to the haul. Okay, so I went to this store and it was called Venus in Taurus. A few things that I got was I got these two little candles, which are really cute, and obviously the colors have their own significance. I'm not going to go into detail with you, but if you want to look up the colors of them, you can feel free to do that. I do have a tarot card deck set. I've only had this for about 2 weeks, and I've been just like playing around with them and getting to know them and letting them get to know me. Also just learning all of the cards and the names and the meaning. Again, not using it specifically for answers, but for guidance and clarity. And if you're like, that's the same thing, no, it's not. To go with the candles, I bought this little candle holder. Look how cute! And then I got a crystal. This is a smoky quartz crystal. Again, I'm not gonna go into detail with all of these, because if you want to take interest in this, you can go and do your own exploration about it, but it's more of a, if you know, you know. And then I did buy a pendulum. It's a tiger's eye pendulum. And then I got this little book. It's literally called The Little Book of Tarot. All of these things can go so much deeper than what I am playing around with right now. That's why I felt like it was important for me at the beginning to just preface by saying that I'm not looking to these for answers. I don't know. This was kind of a lot, and I feel like this is a big topic that you can go a lot into depth on, and it is stuff that interests me, but it's also stuff that I'm not like by the book, by the Bible on this at all. It's just a little side hobby of mine. I'm also like not doing it every single day. I'm not like ritualistic about it, and I think that's enough deep talk for now. I would love to hear other people's thoughts though on what they think about all of this stuff, or maybe just even where you are in terms of your spirituality or faith. I find that stuff very interesting, and I love to learn about faith and spirituality and religion across all cultures. And because I'm Indigenous, I am now going to take all of the stuff that I bought at the store, and I'm actually going to go and smudge them outside just to cleanse them, because I feel like in the store there's a lot of people who might have touched this in the past, or it's picked up on different energies in the store, and so I really want to just cleanse them all and reset them. And yeah.
Go by the table. You can't touch home plate when you're running home.
I would be like really like
Pretty sweet.
yeah. Good morning. I am gonna be making breakfast. Don't look at the time. Raspberries, strawberries. My friend and I decided to go and watch the Minion movie. I forgot to tell you, this is kale. Mango, banana, some oat milk. Cover your ears. This is fire. That's actually really good. I haven't made a good smoothie in a long ass fucking time. Okay, see you in whatever clips come after this. I don't know what to do. I don't know, I'm just hoping it's a good shot. I don't know why, but I just felt like setting up the camera right now. But I'm just relaxing, I'm just chilling. It's 10 o'clock on a Wednesday. I had supper a few hours ago and then I went to a yoga class and now I'm home and I'm feeling relaxed and zen. I also had my big cleaning day today. My house is clean, I went to yoga, I'm well fed, I'm watching The Vampire Diaries. All is right in the world. I'm having a little snack right now and I just have to show you because it's like my favorite thing in the world right now. If you know me, you know my love for chocolate. I've tried the like True Fruit brand of chocolate covered strawberries and I love them, but it's so different biting into like a frozen chunk of strawberry and then it's like really cold on your teeth. But there's also just something so much more satisfying about like a regular strawberry or like a real chocolate covered strawberry that just has like hard chocolate on it with melted chocolate, and the strawberry is all like soft and juicy on the inside and the chocolate has like the crunch when you bite into it. Anyways, really a long way for me to tell you that I'm eating chocolate covered strawberries right now. This version I just cut up, like these are literally just regular strawberries from Save On Foods. They have this and it's a fondue chocolate and it comes like this and you just buy it like this, but then you put it in the microwave and it melts, and then I have like my melted chocolate and my strawberries, and then it truly is just fondue. Like I grab a fork, I dip it in some chocolate, late night chocolate covered strawberries, literally the best thing that they ever invented. And then it's also resealable, like it comes with a lid, so when I'm done with it or like I don't have any more strawberries or I'm done for the night, I can just put a lid on it, put it back in the fridge, and then microwave it when I need it again. Anyways, I just wanted to share what my evening is looking like. My fiance is still gone, so I'm still home alone, and I'm just vibing.
Hey, Jeremy. Elena's gotta let me know if I'm supposed to cover for her. Where is she then?
Should I add more pearls onto this? And then I'm gonna do like a rim, but I don't know. I feel like this.
When I went to play Catan, well, no, because it's like
here,
Brayside.
like this.
Okay,
yeah.
Diet Coke Queen.
Diet Coke Queen for real.
So good.
When we did not need break. Oh, just because you're
Perfect.
Watching X-Files at like the age of 5.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yours is so good.
Okay. It's a raspberry mojito lemonade. Can you see the inside?
Theo saw you.
This is my
Sit
stuff.
down. Should be standing on the bus. Should be at the back.
chicken strip poutine, dill pickle fries, big barrel root beer. Smile. Yeah, that is all for now. I hope you enjoyed watching and see you later.